Right, so I'm going to do a quick little introduction. So my name's Mollie. So first of all, we're going to put you into pairs and we're going to do some rallying. I'm just going to get names. So we've got Gary, Anthony, Mike, and Pam. Perfect. Okay, cool. So firstly, could I have a volunteer? Doesn't matter here. Yeah, Pam, could you shoot down the other end for me? Thank you. So we're going to just start off with doing some serves and returns from the baseline. Yeah. So I'm going to say the person serving this end, so the person standing this end is going to be serving. We're going to go down the line. So we've got half a court each. So the person standing this end is going to be serving to their partner. So Pam, I'm going to be serving to you. All you've got to do is return it back to me, okay? So I'm going to serve, and Pam's returning it, perfect. Okay, now I'm going to move to this side. So we're going to go cross court now. Pam, you're staying there. And I'm serving to Pam, down the box, and she's returning, okay? So it doesn't matter where you return, Pam, just do what you fancy. So we're just kind of rallying. So I'm going to serve, now we're going to play out the point, okay, cross court. So I'm serving, we're going to play out the point in our cross court, perfect, okay. So Pam's got that, does that make sense? Perfect. So I'm going to put you into pairs, so we're going to go cross court rather than down the line. So if I put Pam with Gary, yep. So Gary, if you want to stand where I was on that side.
Quick question.
Yes.
I used to play with two bounces. Do you want me to play with one bounce?
You can play with two.
Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
You can play with two.
Is that all right, Pam? Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
Cool. And if you two wouldn't mind going together, perfect. So we're going cross court, yes, yeah. So grab some balls, one of you in your pair, from the bucket. Sorry.
So Gary's going to be serving flat over
Yeah.
straight.
Yeah. And then we'll swap over.
Right, do I need balls?
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Sorry.
So the people this end are serving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Lovely.
Thanks. And just copying what you did.
Yeah.
So the return is diagonal?
Yeah.
Serve and keep returning.
And play out the point, yeah. Perfect.
Did you want to be returning straight?
No.
No.
So you're just playing out the point with your partner cross court. Yeah. Yes. So cross court to Pam for you, Gary. Good work, off you go. So when the point stops, if you serve again, carry on with another point. No, we're both playing. Both pairs are playing at the same time, so we're just going across each other. Good work. So the people that are still serving for now, and then we'll swap over. Yeah. Sorry? Yeah, so you're returning the serve for now. We're serving and playing out the point. So now we play out the point here. Yeah.
Gary's always serving.
Good work. Oh, sorry, Pam. Got it right in your way there. Lovely rally. Keep it going. Ooh, I'm getting in the way. Okay, when you're ready, the people down that end are now going to serve, if that's okay. So Pam and Anthony are going to be serving. Just making sure I'm getting the names right as well. Okay, last serves then, and then we'll stop. Okay, well done. Shall we stop there? Could I get you all back on the doubles tram line over this side where we were to begin with? Thank you.
Sorry, the balls. I didn't hear you. You want the balls over there?
Oh, yeah, you can take the balls over. We're just going to stand back on the doubles tram line.
Sorry,
Yeah,
yeah,
no, that's fine.
I'm a bit deaf as well.
That's okay. Okay, so from watching our rallies, firstly, I think working on serves will be good because our serves are very consistent. I just think we need to work on getting it sort of in different areas of the box because at the moment it's going straight down the middle every time rather than out wide or, you know. So we're going to work on that, but also firstly, we're going to work on getting that ball down the line when we're returning because we're hitting cross court, but hitting down the line is also a good idea. So what we're going to do is we're going to do another sort of mini drill and then we're going to put it into a game. So up to you who wants to volunteer. Pam, if you want to volunteer again, or if someone else wants to volunteer, I don't mind. Okay, pop down the other end then, Pam. Yes. So Pam and I, to work on our down the line shots, we are going to be hitting in the tram line, okay? So hitting in the tram line obviously firstly restricts you because you're stuck in that one tram line. You can't really go cross court because you're stuck in the tram line. So it kind of restricts you to keep going down the line. So we're just going to kind of drop the ball and feed it in ourselves rather than serve. And we're just going to try and keep that rally going in the tram line. Simple as that. So hitting it over. So that was out the tram line. Can Pam get it back in the tram line? So that was obviously out of the tram line. Bam. So we're in the tram line now. It might take a while to get it into the tram line. But that's the challenge of it. Because we're so used to hitting it cross court, it's quite hard to keep it in the tram line and down the line. So we're going to have another go, Pam. So I'm going to feed that ball in. Oh, we're going to hit Gary. Okay, we'll do another one. So we feed that ball in to Pam. Pam's going to try and hit it in the line, perfect. And we're going to try and keep that ball in the tram line. Perfect. Okay, so what are we doing? We're hitting it in the tram line and we're rallying the ball in the tram line. Do we understand? Perfect. Right, I'm going to swap the pairs around. So I'm going to put Gary with Anthony and then is it Mike? Mike with Pam. So Mike and Pam, if you come in this tram line, Gary and Anthony, if you stay in this tram line. Yeah, perfect. So if you'll grab a couple of balls and get going. Good work, Mike. That's better, Gary. Oh, there you go. So Gary, with your racket strings, to get it sort of down the line where you want it going, you kind of want your strings facing where you want it going. So wherever you want that ball to go, so we're working on down the line, that's where our strings want to face, just to sort of help you out.
Thank you.
No worries. So Pam, remember to keep those strings facing where you want that ball to go. So we're hitting down the line, so we want our strings facing down the line. It's because wherever our strings are facing, that's where the ball's going to go. Remember that. That's better, a lot better. Good. Lovely. Same with you, Mike, so try and keep those strings facing where you want that ball to go. Okay, could I stop everybody there? I just want to suggest a couple of things to help. So obviously I went round and kind of said about where we wanted our strings to face. So wherever our strings are facing, that's where the ball's going to go. So racket pathway is quite key with down the line. Also your stance helps quite a lot. So for cross court, we call it open stance because we're kind of open to the cross court. If we're going down the line in the tram lines, it helps to be sort of, we call it closed stance. So our feet are always facing sideways, so our stance is closed. So compared to cross court, we're open. So wherever our stance is kind of facing, that's where the ball's also going to go, if that makes sense. So cross court, if I'm standing like this in an open stance, it's going to go cross court. Down the line, we want closed stance, so we're sideways on. So it just helps restricting us to get that ball down the line. Does that make sense? Yeah? Shall we give that a go? So same partners, same where we were, same thing. Perfect. Remember to get underneath that ball, Pam, to lift it up and over. Lovely. Good work, Mike and Pam. Ooh. Okay. Whee. Cool, right. That looked quite good. What do you think? How do you think you got on? Yeah? No, yeah. A lot of people struggle with that. Right, shall I get you all back on the tram line just so I can see you all? There's a bit of a trip hazard, all those bags down there, isn't it? Okay, so what have we learnt from that drill? What did we learn? Yeah, it's quite tricky. It is.
Helps when you face, as you say.
Yeah.
I think I was more accurate with close stand.
Yeah.
Going down.
It's good to hear.
Pulls your body in.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah.
I always hit it in the middle, so I hope it's being accurate. It's not so far down there.
It's consistency though. We have got consistency. It's just kind of changing up, controlling our space that we have. Yeah. So I think we've got on quite well. So now from that, I'm going to put it into a game. So we're going to do a bit of doubles. if that's all right. So we're going to have 2 pairs in our doubles. But if you hit a down the line shot, you automatically win the whole game.
Even if you win a down the line shot?
Yeah, if you win, well, yeah, if you win a down the line shot, you win the whole game. No, if it's just forehand or backhand. Down the line shot doesn't have to be when you're returning it from that serve. It can be whenever when you're playing out the point. As long as it's down the line shot and you've won it, you win the whole game. Yeah?
You have to take 40 love down, then go for it.
Yeah.
And win the game.
Yeah. It's good. I like it. Yeah? Does that make sense? So we're just playing normal doubles. If you win a down the line shot, then you win the whole game.
You make it sound so simple.
It's not though, is it? Perfect. So can I have, who hasn't been with who? Yeah, so Anthony and Pam and Gary and Mike. Perfect. So if we have Gary and Mike up this end to begin with, Anthony and Pam down, and we'll say Pam and Anthony to serve first. You two are returning. Perfect, off you go. Just out, unlucky. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, so what's the score, Pam? 15 all. Okay, so that's 15-30. And what's the score, Pam?
15-40.
Thank you. Ooh, sneaky, sneaky from Anthony. Has anyone done a down the line shot yet that I haven't seen? So is that game? Yep. We won't do ends. We'll stay on the same end. Okay, so it's Gary to serve. There we go. Ooh. Oh, unlucky, close. Nearly got it. Lovely. Yeah, that's a down the line shot. Well done, Pam. So they win that game automatically because that was a down the line shot. So now it would be Anthony's serve. Yeah, perfect. So with getting those down the line shots, just remember our close stance and strings facing where we want that ball to go. So that was a down the line shot, wasn't it? Yeah. So what happens there?
We lose.
Yep, so Mike and Gary win the game. So it's now 2-1 and Mike serve. Perfect. I'm questioning you all just to make sure you're understanding. Ooh, good shot. Okay. Oh, good pickup, Gary. Oh, they're being mean. They're trying to get down the line, Gary. Oh, no. Well done, Pam. So Pam wins that game there. So I believe it's 2-2, isn't it? 2-2. So now back to Pam's serve. Back to Pam's serve. So it is working. We are getting some.
You're tempting everyone down the line.
Yeah, it's good. Okay, that was from a volley, so I won't count that, Anthony. It was from a volley, though. Yeah. So we're doing it from ground strokes. Yeah, I think so. I think that's correct. Oh, oh, straight in the middle, straight in the middle. Yeah. Oh, ace. Was that in? Yeah. Looked into me. Good serve. Gary's serve. Okay, we're going to do the last game here, and then we'll stop. So last game.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Unlucky, Anthony. Yep. Oh, just out. I saw you were trying to do though, Pam. Oh. Just remember the strings as well. Yeah. Oh, would you say that? Was it out? Just out. Unlucky, Anthony. Okay, what's the score, Gary? Do we know the score? $30 all? $30 all. Okay, so remember this is the last game, so if you can sneak in a little down the line shot, you win it. Ooh, and Anthony just did it. It's a bit mean. Okay, well done guys. Right, if I could get you all back on the doubles tram line again where we were to begin with, thank you. Yeah.
Especially if I'm behind you.
Okay, so that is the end of the session. Hope you enjoyed it. So aim of the lesson was obviously hitting down the line, mainly because at the moment you were all hitting cross court, and hitting down the line kind of switches it up for your opponents as well. If they're not expecting it and then they hit down the line, there you go. You win. But I do like a down the line shot because also a lot of people, when they say the volley is at the net, they don't guard the tram lines. They tend to stand right in the middle. So if the tram lines are open, then it's quite a good shot to get down the line, because if they're open then. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Thank you all for coming, and I'll see you next week.